Hi there, Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. I do genuinely enjoy doing this, so thank you all for joining me on this journey. So the soul song readings are very different from what I would consider our average tarot card readings. This reading is to let you know what your soul is deriving out of whatever it is whatever moment it is that you find yourself in when watching this reading. So I will be pulling an angel card from the 72 angel deck. We'll be pulling some tarot, and then I will pull an archetype card from Kim Krantz. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, but first I need a little water. Very good. All right. So let's see what angels are with my Pisceans today. What angels are with my Pisceans? What? Okay. So you got 2. So these cards have the angel and the human distortion to them. So we'll start with number 4, Elamaya, which is divine power, fair and impartial authority, rectification, discovery of a new path, capacity to make decisions, force that helps us act, participation in the creation of destiny, study and revelation of life plans, discovery of professional orientation, initiative, enterprise, commitment, optimism, end of a difficult period, disappearance of agitation and torment, allows us to identify those who have betrayed us so we can make peace with them. The human distortions. Diabolic power directed towards the satisfaction of personal needs. Inertia, destructive tendencies. Professional failure, bankruptcy, setbacks, period of destruction. Pessimism, turmoil, dangerous discoveries. Betrayal, existence of inner traitors. Avidity and abuse of power, domination by others, exhaustion, stretched to the limit, feeling of superiority or inferiority. And here are some dates that might be meaningful to you. April 5th to April 9th, March 24th, June 6th, August 21st, November 2nd, January 12th. And that's number 4, Elamaya. I'm not entirely sure how to say a lot of these. And then we have number 51, Hahasiya, universal medicine, infinite goodness, unconditional service, capacity to understand, leads to lasting healing through understanding, allows us to detect and identify the cause of illnesses, great healer, bearer of universal remedies, bestows the philosopher's stone, patron of high science, gives the essential truth leading to the understanding of the dynamics of the universe, expert in esoteric knowledge, the Kabbalah, alchemy, metaphysics, etc., a truly wise person, an elevated soul. The human distortions. Uses medicine solely for material gain. Charlatan, doesn't keep promises. Flatterer, abuses the good faith of others. Deceiver, manipulator, victim of fraud. Illusion, science without conscience. Seeks power and ambition. Some more dates. December 3rd to December 7th, May 11th, July 25th, July 26th in the morning, October 8th, December 19th, February 27th. Okay. Please show me the past for Pisces. What was the recent past? What was the past for Pisces? What was the past? The cards feel cold. What was the past for Pisces? We have the Two of Swords. What is the present for my Pisceans? What is the present? What is the present for my Pisceans? The Page of Wands. This feels like a creative venture. What is the external forces? What are the external forces for my Pisceans? We have the Death card. What is the potential outcome? What is the guidance? What is the guidance for my Pisceans? The Two of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like this is Pisces. I feel like this is you, Pisces. Again, this feels like a very creative endeavor. The external forces is that there is something very scary ending, but it's leading to a new beginning. In your past, we have a state of indecision, a genuine crossroads. I don't know who this is for, but I heard in my head, maintaining your innocence. I also feel like someone is turning their back on their emotions here. I also heard sacrifice your time. With the Page of Wands in your present, like I said, this is a new endeavor. This is something that's very creative. This girl has a palette and a paintbrush. And there's a sense of I heard flirtatious joy, but there's a sense of flirting with this at the moment. Now this is a message. Pages always talk about messages. And with the Knight of Cups here, there is an offer that could potentially make you feel very good. Again, something very creative, but we do have a lot of reds and very dark colors here. So there is a genuine dark to this. And I'm, like I said, with the Death card here, there is a hard ending and a transformation. There is a way through. I feel like this is something that can be heralded. And your guidance talks about juggling and balance. There is a need for balance here. So let's get into, oh, so itchy. Let's get into your reading here. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Please clarify the Two of Swords. Of the World card in reverse. Please clarify the Two of Swords. So there is a sense here of almost refusing to end something. And like I said, maintaining your innocence, I guess. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Cups. So there is a real sense here of this is a stubborn sense of not wanting to move forward. There's a real lack of confidence here. And I also feel like a very codependent situation. Now I don't know if that's you or if it's someone that's involved with you. It is the Queen of Cups, so it could be a water sign. But there's this, and we do have Cancer here. But there is this very, nothing will move forward until the cycle closed. With the Page of Cups here, again, we have a lot of yellow and a little purple flower on top of her head. I don't know if you can see it. And then, and just under that, the moon. So there is a sense of timidness to accepting this offer, making this offer, taking that tiny step forward. There could be a need here to really look at the inner child and recognize what cycle is preventing this growth. Okay. You may even be feeling, you may have felt, this is the past, you may have been doing some emotional manipulation with this holding out on whatever this is. Like I said, this is very, like, I actually feel like I'm pushing on a wall, like there's no give in seeing how that's what this is. This is very overly defensive. This is defending that inner child. It's also a sense of feeling, but the over defense comes from a place of feeling weak and not having confidence in yourself. Please clarify the Page of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify this. And the Fool, and the Upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is a very open heart chakra. There's a coming together to create a brand new future, to go on this journey and to genuinely be the creatrix, the creator of whatever this is. But there seems to be somewhat of a lack of vision. Again, this is new energy, and because this is new energy, there's a lot of time analyzing and having a difficult time with potentially seeing the outcome to something. There is also a sense here of not holding something to expectations and accepting what comes from this. This is actually very nice energy. Now we do have 2 threes. Yeah, so okay, so let's look at the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Please clarify the Death card. We have the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Please clarify the Death card. There's and the Wheel of Fortune. So it is time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. If you're going to build something new, it has to change, it has to grow, it has to transform. And there's a sense here of feeling stuck, and it's a mental prison. This is almost like fear of the future. This is actually kind of like wanting things to stay the same. And it is within either a relationship or a job opportunity. You know, perhaps the inability to have a vision forward is because you're hanging on to how things used to be, or used to be is pushing on you. Like I said, this is an external factor. So there's an ending to feeling trapped in this union, whatever it may be. I do hope that it's a beautiful transformation. There is a coming together here. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Please clarify the guidance. What is the guidance here? Please clarify the Two of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups in reverse, the Five of Cups in the upright, at the bottom of the deck we have the Lover's card. So there's a decision to be made here. Are you going to hang on to anxiety? Are you going to hang on to regret? Or are you going to let the past go? That's really the message. There is, this is a lot of water. We have, the Lovers is Gemini. I also see it as, no, just Gemini. There's a need to resolve the emotion. There's a balance here that can be made, and you can take the good or you can take the bad. At any given point in time, she could put one of those pentacles down. With her standing on the beach, one foot is on the ground, the other foot is up in the air, and the surf is about to take her out. So these emotions of past regrets, you know, and the anxiety, these are all fear. So is your fear realistic? Is it a decision that you can make to not be fearful? So I'm going to pull an archetype card for you. Let me see how many this is. Okay, we'll go ahead and keep them. It is 3 cards. So the first one, when it comes to these cards, I recommend that you take screenshots of them, you write about them, you sit with them, you Google them, whatever it is that you want to do, but follow the rabbit hole and let the archetypes guide you. So you got number 12, the King. That depicts all of the lower chakras, root all the way through the solar plexus. We have the kiss, number 60. And number 24, the self. So you got a 3 and 2 6s. Sorry, the music just changed. The king, the ruler, the commander, the emperor. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you toward peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from an ego-less place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-lasting discrepancies in the kingdom. Once the king's relationship to divinity is broken or challenged, he often acts from a place of fear, scrambling to uphold his image and power. When light, benevolence, divine leadership, service, nobility. When dark, oppression, misuse of power, corruption. Go deeper. The Dalai Lama, Angel Richard III, and Macbeth. The king is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and the day-to-day. It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is a death of ego. And then we have number 60. The kiss, the touch, the chemistry, the sex. Before first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. What will their lips be like, their tongue? Do they want me in return? The archetypal energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with other, of letting in what was moments ago separate, to become one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and awakening of the heart. Write down the story of your first kiss. What was changed in that moment? When light, sensual expressiveness, merging, inviting. When dark, neediness, pressure, dominance, disrespect. Go deeper. Andy Warhol's 1963 film, Kiss. Intimacy is multi-layered and requires our reflection. Revisit what you consider to be sensual, taboo, acceptable, and shameful. Okay, number 24. Sorry. Me and the Roman numerals. The self. The soul, the witness, the watcher. The self is the prism that allows the spectrum of our personalities to radiate. It does not judge, prohibit, suppress, or oppress any of its parts, as it lovingly knows that all aspects have a time and a place, and leads us to experience the full breadth of life's offering. The self is the central abiding container, the awareness of the infinite universe of possibilities. When this card appears, it's a call to step back into witness consciousness, to observe yourself navigating the world. Ask yourself, am I the stew or am I the chef? In most situations, our ego draws us into the cauldron where we swirl, spin, and smolder in chaos. Yet the self is a graceful culinary dancer, watching, waiting, observing as the spectrum of ingredients become the flavor of our life. Look in the mirror for 30 seconds and more. Attempt to see the you behind the you. It's no surprise that two central mantras in the yoga traditions concern themselves with the self. Experiment with Soham, I am that, and Sat Nam, true identity. When light, witnessing, accepting new aspects of self. When dark, disjointed, fatigued, diffused energy and purpose. Go deeper. Watch Robert Bly read Kabar's poem, The Clay Jug. If this card is perplexing for you, you are on the right track. It challenges us to expand our sense of identity beyond the little self, and the ego resists such movement. Well, Pisces, that was your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you.